and gentlemen, and Happy New Year's. I am back, and I'm sorry if I haven't been filming any videos lately. It's just I've been busy, but I hope you enjoy WWE New Year's Spectacular, which is what an episode of my new series called My Versions of WWE. Well, you have to do my versions of WWE and play with my action figures. So the next episode is gonna be my versions of SmackDown. That's gonna be on a Saturday maybe, and the first episode of my versions of WWE Raw will probably happen on a Tuesday, maybe. So, anyways, yeah. And today I'm going to talk about what is still today my favorite anime series next to Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon, Death Note, and Hill at Hill. Um, it would have to be Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a series about people playing a card game called Duel Monsters, and they have to beat their opponents. Sometimes it's a simple one-on-one game. Sometimes it's the fight for the death. I mean death with a TH. Sorry. Yeah, in case you're wondering, I'm going to review the very first episode of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Franchise, and I'm going to be um, talking about the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, episode 1, and the title is How It Holds. Now, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is an anime that debuted back in 1996 in Japan. It had a prologue series, which is called, well, basically Yu-Gi-Oh! But it was a different type of series than we all know what it is today. And it was basically like a game show. And if someone wins, they live, but if someone loses, they die. So it was before um, Duel Monsters was a thing. But a few years later, I think like 2 years later, probably, I don't know, maybe it was the same year, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series has been made and it's still loved by this very day. So I'm going to be reviewing every single episode, one episode per week. I'm not those professional YouTubers that review like the entire series because I do not have the patience for that. That is impossible my in my hands because I don't have um, editing material. To be honest, I really don't know how to edit. But I do know how to edit my videos. But I don't know how to edit music or sound effects um, or um, uh, or TV clips from different TV shows. So, anyways, let's begin with the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series. Episode 1 is called The Heart It Holds. I hope you get to enjoy this review, and let's begin. So, basically, Heart It Holds is the first episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! The episode starts with the main characters battle in Seoul, and we see a two guys playing Duel Monsters, which are Yi and Joey. And you hit Joey's butt, and in case you're wondering, this is before they have like monsters coming out, so this is basically kind of like a tutorial of what they show on the show. You get to see the live monsters later on in the episode. So, anyways, Joey tells you, hey, your you're into this game. Why are you into this game? He's like, oh, it's because my grandpa has a game shop. So they went to use grandpa's game shop, and to be honest, I'm gonna be using his actual name. Yui's grandpa's name is Sullivan because they mention it in a future episode. And so, anyways, Yui mentions that his grandpa has this very specific special code. So they went to Yui's grandpa's game shop, and we get introduced to the best character in the show, in my opinion, Seto Kaiba. And we see him reading the book, and we see him inner monologuing to himself that that might be the help that he might be looking for. So he had TV and his friends, and they go see Sullivan, and he shows them the Blue Eyes White Dragon, and the Blue Eyes White Dragon is a level 8 monster. It has 3,000 attack points and 2,500 defense points. And so, anyways, um, everyone really likes it called because it's super well. But in the game, in the game it's an ultra well, not a super well. Or maybe I got that wrong. Please let me in the comments. So, anyways, we see Seto into the game shop, and he said he wants it, and he's bargaining for it, but Sullivan says no, and Kaiba tries to trade him with a briefcase full of cards, and he also said no because this card was special to him, and a friend gave it to him, which we get introduced later on in the series. So Kaiba leaves the game shop, and he tries something sinister. He tries making a plan to get the Blue Eyes White Dragon card. So, anyways, we see that Kaiba challenged Sullivan to a duel, but he got his butt kicked. So you got a phone call from Kaiba, and everyone was shocked, and they was able to see that Sullivan got his butt kicked by Seto Kaiba. And Seto won the Blue Eyes White Dragon card, and he ripped it in half, which, in my opinion, sounds like the dumbest move that Kaiba has ever made. Because later on, we see him he has three blue eyes. And if he has three blue eyes, why can't he keep that one? Oh wait, it's because the original idea was that he was going to give Yui that blue eyes, so that probably makes sense. But in my opinion, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's kind of a good move because if he would have had blue eyes in his deck arsenal, he would probably be overpowered. And to be honest, there are some Yu-Gi-Oh characters that are overpowered, which we will talk about later on in the series. So, anyways, Sylvan gives Yui a deck that has most of the cards that he collected, and in case that you rolled with this, I'm gonna go back to the Blue Eyes White Dragon card because I want to say something. If Kaiba would have used that card of what he gave, I mean, one from Sullivan, he would probably. Why wouldn't he keep it in his deck? It's because it would be awesome to see a full-headed Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. That would be awesome if Kaiba would have kept it in his deck. And later on, we see a monster called the Five-Headed Dragon appear in some of the later duels, but I'll be talking about later on. Anyways, so Kaiba challenged Yu to a duel, and he says no because, well, once again, Sylvan got his butt hit, and Yu wants to take care of him. And so Yu says yes. His friends tell him to hit Kaiba's butt. We'll take care of Sylvan. And Taya, which is one of the female protagonists in this show. Um, oh, and yeah, she's one of the female antagonists, and she draws a symbol on everyone's hand, and it's a smiley face. That's probably the that's probably weird in my opinion. I mean, I know that this is a hit show, and I know that they're trying to make it um, like Power Rangers, like Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh were trying to be back in the day. And yeah, I actually think that um, that's a good idea, but that's just kind of weird. It was just weird. Anyways, the duel begins. We see Yui. I'm not gonna be analyzing tone for tone. I'm just gonna be talking about which monsters each opponent played one by one. Because if I do, it'll be confusing, and we'll be here for a long time. So, Yui, the monsters that Yui has played is Yaya the Fierce Knight, Summon Skill, Dark Magician, um, Swords of Revealing Light. What other cards has Hyba played? Wait, not Hyba. Yui played. Let me think. Those are the ones that I can think on the top of my head, but there was a specific monster that he played, which I'm gonna save for later. So, Kaiba, he played cards such as the Judge Man, Kaiser Seahorse, Three Blue Eyes White Dragon, Saki the Dark Clown, and he played some um, magic cards, which is called Negative Energy. And to be honest, I heard about this card, and it doesn't exist in the actual card game. That's what I hear. So that card is used for only plot convenience. Anyways, Yui's doing well. Kaiba kept on hitting Yui's butt for the next few turns. Um, Kaiba has three um, Blue Eyes White Dragons out on the field, and Yui has made an awesome move, which everyone can remember. It starts like this. Yui was getting his butt hit. Kaiba tells Yui, draw your last pathetic card before I end this duel. And Yui says, my deck has no pathetic cards, Kaiba, but it does have the unstoppable Zodia! Yeah. So to summon Zodia, you need 5 pieces of the monster's body parts, which are the head, 2 of the arms, and 2 of the legs. And it has a move called Obliterate, and it destroys every single monster that was on either side of the field. In the actual hard game, if you have Exodia, it's an automatic win. Doesn't matter if you have them in hand or in the graveyard. I probably got. I don't think it happens in the graveyard, but I hold something that it might happen in the graveyard if you have all 5 pieces in there. I might be wrong about that. So, anyways, Yui wins. Kaiba loses. And Yui has the ability to elite negative thoughts into people's not minds. So he killed off the evil side of Kaiba, and we don't see him in the next few episodes. So yeah. Oh, and we see Kaiba's level, which his name is Mokiba. He's important in the next few episodes. And then we get a little bit of foreshadowing of the main antagonist of the series, which is Maximilian Pegasus. What will he do to antagonize the main characters of the show? You just have to stay tuned. So yeah, holds. I thought it was a very good start to start off the series, and I thought the way that they showed most of the characters were interesting. Um, and yeah, I thought it was a very good beginning for the show, and we all wanted to play the Hobby game. Oh, and in case you're wondering, most of the monsters they play out high leveled. This was before season one was before that we had yeah, this was before the sacrifice station law kicked in, because most of the monsters you see in season one of Yu-Gi-Oh are mostly high powered, and yeah. So anyways, yeah, in case you're wondering, that was episode one of Yu-Gi-Oh review series review. Yeah, I think that's it. Series Yu-Gi-Oh series reviews, and yeah. In case you're wondering, I do have the script for my version of SmackDown. So let me show you real quick before I yell. I don't think you can see it because it's getting dark outside. Let me see if I can put it on the screen. Yeah, it's kind of dark outside. I don't think you'd be able to see it. So, anyways, yeah, that's about it. Please like, comment, this, and subscribe. And let me know what is your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh moment. And in case you're wondering why um, some of the letters in my vocabulary sounds weird, like sometimes I have bad pronunciations of the of some of the letters. Like when I the letters that I have problem with is the letter R, and if you hear me if you hear me saying a word that has another letter in it, like some people might think that I'm saying the letter W, but I'm mostly trying to say the letter R. Um, it's just that when I was little, I had speech issues, and back then I had to go to speech therapy, so um, I had to improve most of my speech, and back then I couldn't talk as good as I do now. So I took a lot of speech therapy back when I was in elementary school, and I actually loved it. And if you hear me, if you hear me say a word that has a letter O in it, or a letter L, or a letter th, or if it has like a different sound, or if I'm saying it differently, I'm probably saying um, like if you hear me saying the word rainbow, but if you hear me like pronounce it with a W, I'm trying to say it with a letter R. Um, I sometimes have trouble with the letter R, so sorry about that. Anyways, yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe. Um, I hope you have a wonderful day. Always be a champion. And yeah, bye. Oh, and I'm out.